Mike, I want to start with your very powerful statement and testimony earlier. You said Labour is a racist party, an anti-Semitic party. Those are very strong words. It's not a racist party, is it? Jeremy Corbyn would say he's a lifelong committed anti-racist, anything but a racist.
Rhetorically, but you look at the practice, the anti-Semitism which has been tolerated within the Labour Party. There are senior figures in our party who have been readmitted into membership over recent months, having been suspended because of things that they said which were anti-Semitic. There's been an organisational failure to get rid of, to expel people. And frankly, I'm not Jewish, but for me, anti-Semitism is something really awful and horrible. I had a lot of Jewish friends when I was at school, and when I joined the Labour Party, it was because of my commitment to fight racism, and anti-Semitism is racism. And the Labour Party is failing. It is failing to deal with these issues. So it is institutionally anti-Semitic and therefore racist.
Let's turn to the independent group. What's next for the independent group? Is this now a political party? Will you be cobbling together manifestos and standing as MPs in next elections?
Well, there's a lot of steps we'll have to go through. The first one is we're going to meet, and collectively we're going to sit together in Parliament. We are going to have a meeting in the next few days where we're going to divide different portfolios between us. We are going to try and operate collectively, and we hope that other members of Parliament will come and join us, so that the 7 today will grow over the next few days and
have
weeks.
You got a long list of names of those people that you've been speaking with? Are there more defections we can expect?
There are lots of members of Parliament, not just Labour members of Parliament, but in all parties.
Conservatives?
Yeah, I'm sure Conservatives.
You're sure, or there are?
I'm sure in all parties there are people who are unhappy with the current state of British politics, who recognise that politics is broken. And for example, the Brexit division in politics does not go between parties, it's within parties. Currently, we have a situation where the Labour leadership is facilitating Brexit, is refusing to support the people's vote, is actually trying to make it such that people won't get that final say.
Well, what would you say to those who say that this split makes the people's vote less likely? I mean, you've burned all goodwill that the People's Vote campaign have with the Labour leadership now, haven't you?
I don't think that that's true. All of us, have we made clear, are continuing to fight, and we will vote in Parliament for a people's vote, for either extending or revoking Article 50 if that becomes necessary over the next few days. I don't think the mathematics in Parliament is changed at all by that. It may, ironically, it might trigger the Labour Party to do the right thing, which Corbyn and the people around him have so far resisted. But I will wait and see on that.
And what would you say to those who would simply say that, many of the people who've formed this split were facing deselection anyway, so you've jumped before you were pushed?
Well, I wasn't facing deselection. Nobody had moved deselection or no confidence vote against me. I think we have all taken a decision based on our own conscience, our own values, and we know that there are many other MPs who share our analysis but have not yet come to the decision we've taken today.
And shouldn't you have done the honourable thing and just stand down and force by-elections? If you really had the support?
I fought the last election on an election address that said I would be a strong pro-European voice in Parliament. I would support NATO, I would support strong national security. That is still my position. I was elected on the basis of that election address. I haven't changed my views, and I will continue to represent my constituents in Ilford South.
And you're confident they'll support you in this decision?
I don't know whether they'll support me or not. I look forward to engaging and talking to various people. I've already had several very warm messages from people, but it's early days.
The democratic thing to do would be to allow them to have that say at the ballot box.
Well, we don't have, in this country, we don't have party lists for electing members of Parliament. And members of Parliament are not delegates of parties. They are elected with their individual name on a ballot paper. And I've been elected on that basis 7 times, from 402 majority when I first stood for Ilford South in 1992 to a more than 30,000 majority last time. I believe that the vast majority of my constituents won't want an unnecessary by-election. They'll want me to continue to be their local and national and international voice.